very interesting and wonderful history of St. Cecilia, who, as you know, was a virgin and yet was going to get married. Got married to a man called Valerian, and during their wedding, as the choir was singing, she sang to God in her heart. And she's now venerated as the patron of choirs, those who sing. But very interesting, after the marriage, St. Cecilia told Valerian that she had consecrated herself to God and she was reserved to God in virginity, consecrated to God in virginity. And Valerian said, I need a proof. And she said to Valerian that for you to get a proof from God, you have to go to Via Appia, to the Pope Urbanus, and be baptized first. And this young holy man, Valerian, wanting to get a proof, actually went to Pope Urban and was baptized. When he came back home, he saw an angel sitting by the bed of St. Cecilia, and the angel crowned her with a rosary of rose and lily. And so it became a proof to Valerian, who decided, and his brother also saw what had happened, and decided that the two of them will go on burying the saints who were being martyred at that time by the emperor. So they themselves were martyred and also buried, and St. Cecilia herself, who continued to preach the word of God, was also arrested by the emperor, and they were going to suffocate her in a bath, which they did for 3 days. She neither sweated or had anything, but eventually they sent an executioner who came and shot her. They tried to chop off her head. They tried 3 times, it didn't work, and they allowed her in the pool of blood. People who were there came carrying samples or carrying relics of her blood, and in the pool of blood, she was preaching to the people. It took her 3 days before she died. She's venerated as the patron of those who sing, and I recommend him to Father Pax, so that as you sing, you also preach the word of God in your singing. It will touch many lives.
In your life, not very long, in your heart and in your song, that has no dominion. Cecilia, St. Cecilia, in your life, not very long, in your heart and in your song, that has no dominion, Cecilia, St. Cecilia. She was a virgin and wise. She had the best of two lives. Living as a religious, and that's why pray for us, help us to be more like you. In your life, not very long, in your heart and in your song, that has no dominion. Cecilia, St. Cecilia, in your life, not very long, in your heart and in your song, that has no dominion. Cecilia, St. Cecilia. Strong was a witness to her fiance, so he gave up his life for Christ. She was martyred, both slithered, never ceasing her song. Pray for us, help us to sing more